4. Caitlin Clark's opening tee shot at LPGA Pro-Am comes close to hitting fans. Well, that was close. On the first tee at the Pelican Golf Club, the host of this week's LPGA event, Caitlin Clark, playing in the Pro-Am alongside Nelly Korda, looked like a weekend warrior. Her opening tee shot almost struck some fans, as hundreds of people lined the ropes to watch her play on Wednesday. Luckily for Clark, her ball did not hit anyone, but she wisely had another ball in her pocket. So as any amateur player would do after topping their opening shot, Clark took a breakfast ball and striped her second shot down the middle of the fairway. You know, I'm just the average golfer. I'm going to hit some good. I'm going to hit some bad, Clark said on Tuesday ahead of the Pro-Am. It is what it is. Just going to try not to hit anyone standing outside of the ropes. But it'll be fun. I'm excited for it. The WNBA superstar, who says she is a 16 handicap and strives to shoot in the 80s, ultimately achieved her goal, as she did not hit anyone standing outside the ropes. But she must have felt uneasy in that situation, and understandably so. She said she would feel nervous on Wednesday, but she also said she would shrug it off, a testament to her infectious personality that seemingly the entire country has fallen in love with. I remind myself, like, I don't really care what happens. Doesn't really matter. I don't play golf for a living. Just have fun with it. This isn't super serious. Enjoy the experience, Clark added on Tuesday. So many people would kill to be in my position or in my shoes. The people following outside the ropes would love an opportunity to hit a ball on the first tee, or something like that. Even though she plays basketball in front of sold-out arenas across the country, with the spotlight always on her, playing golf with hundreds of people watching from close-up packs a different punch, especially for an amateur player. Yet, after playing the first hole, her nerves subsided later in the round as she drained a long putt on the front nine, even celebrating with a fist pump. Her experience thus far in the Pro-Am has been memorable, as the Caitlin Clark fever has taken the golf world by storm. But the superstar herself is so reflective, holistic, and genuine, a true leader in every sense of the word. Her perspective is something everyone should try to relate to, even though she is already a legend within the sporting world, a title associated with a very small number of people. Just remind yourself how cool this experience is, and don't let it pass you by. I think that's anything I do in life, Clark added Tuesday. Whatever I get to do and the opportunities one have, soak it in. A lot of people would trade and want to have these opportunities as well. Caitlin Clark says she had concerns about Hurricane Milton's destruction in Florida ahead of LPGA Pro-Am. Bel Air, Florida. Women's basketball phenom Caitlin Clark will play in a LPGA Pro-Am golf tournament on Wednesday, but it was an opportunity that she feared would be wiped out by the destruction of Hurricane Milton last month. Clark told reporters ahead of the LPGA Tour at the Onica that she was worried the hurricane would destroy the course at the Pelican Golf Club in Florida to the point where the whole thing might not even happen. I texted a couple of people who helped me with my stuff, and I was like, oh my God, is everything going to be okay? Are we going to be able to still play? Because I've been looking forward to this for so long, Clark said. We had our fingers crossed, but I feel very fortunate and thankful for everybody who has put in a lot of hard work to make this course really great and special. Clark also said that her concern over the issue of the hurricane's damage in Florida was stoked by the fact that she has family in the St. Petersburg area. I have quite a bit of family in the St. Petersburg area, so I've been following it quite a bit, Clark said. Major sporting events coming to Tampa. The hurricane initially devastated the area of Bel Air, Florida, where the course is located, causing much of the green to be flooded. The club lost 20 to 25 substantial trees as 100 miles per hour winds ripped through the state. The area is estimated to have received 15 to 20 inches of rain. The club's director of golf/SO, Justin Sheehan, told reporters on October 16 that the hurricane left the 13th hole flooded from 100 yards out, including the green. The 16th green was underwater along with half of the 10th. There were piles of pine straw 4 feet high, Sheehan said, per Golf Week. The bunker on number 3 was completely filled with pine straw. Couldn't see an ounce of sand in there. However, the course's grounds crew got to work getting everything back in shape, knowing that Clark's presence at the event would be a huge opportunity for the club and for the sport of women's golf as a whole. Lightning players trade hockey sticks for fishing poles in support of pediatric cancer research. They got the course in order and made sure that when Clark takes to the course on Wednesday alongside her partner, world number 1 Nelly Korda, they would play on a course that no one would even think was recently devastated by a hurricane. I'm strong, and I can hit it. It just usually doesn't go straight, Clark said of her golfing ability. I mean, sometimes it goes straight, but it depends. You just step up there and hope for the best. I just don't want to hit anyone with a golf ball. That's my number one priority. It is the second time Clark will compete in a Pro-Am at a professional event. She played in one at the PGA Tour's 2023 John Deere Classic in Silvis, Illinois, when she was still just a college player at Iowa. She was paired with Ludwig Aberg on the front nine, and fellow Iowan Zach Johnson on the back nine. That I was pretty nervous, Clark said. I'll probably be nervous tomorrow too. I don't know. I mean, I remind myself I don't really care what happens. Doesn't really matter. I don't play golf for a living. Clark is an ambassador with Gamebridge, which holds the naming rights for the Fever and Indiana Pacers Arena. Gamebridge is also the presenting sponsor of the LPGA event. According to Front Office Sports, Clark's popularity has already sparked an increase in ticket sales for the Pro-Am. Her warm-up session on the driving range is expected to be live-streamed on social media. As for coverage, Golf Channel's Golf Today program will provide live look-ins, and a walk-and-talk with Clark will be streamed.